Great. And this is Ken Kraetzer for CaMMVets Media. We're in Huntsville, Alabama at the Association of the U.S. Army Global Force Conference. And I have a chance to talk to General Les Smith, retired from the U.S. Army, a wonderful career, now Vice President of the Association of the U.S. Army, leading today's session. And General, good to see you. We saw you in Washington for a couple of one-day conferences this year, but this is a big one here in Huntsville as you highlight a lot of the Army technology and modernization.
Hey, good. Thanks, Ken. Always good to see you, and always thank you for covering the things that we do here at AUSA. Yes, we're fired up to have people here for Global Force 2025. Over 6,500 people registered, and we're looking forward to seeing everyone here. We had a great start to our day with recognizing people for the Greg Awards, and we're looking forward to some great panels and discussions today and the rest of the week.
And you've got some senior Army leaders, General James Rainey from the Army Future Command, and also you've got Lieutenant General Christopher Moen, who we met at a conference last year, and the Sergeant Major of the Army, Michael Weiner, here joining us. Tell us about the tremendous leaders you've got speaking at your event.
Yeah, anytime we have an event, we always ask Army leaders, we always ask industry, we always ask academia to participate. So it's been a great event, and they're going to come speak and talk about transformation and contact and other things that they're thinking about in support of the Secretary of the Army, the Chief, and defense of the nation.
And you've had a lot of topics: robotics, data management, data communications. Last year we heard about the importance of satellite communications to the Army and everything to support the platoon, the soldier on the ground. Why is modernization, adding technology, so important to the Army?
Well, because we're never static. 40 years ago was the last time we had a major modernization push, so we know that it needs to be done. So the Chief of Staff of the Army has designed that we're going to do transformation and contact. What does that mean? That means that we're not going to wait to pull troops off the line to do transformation. So we're talking about how do we get them new equipment, new kit that they could test on the ground to do missions. That was one of our first topics that we talked about today as part of Project Convergence with Dave Hardney on the Fireside Chat that they did. It was a great conversation, and we're looking forward to more of that this week.
And you've got many companies here representing industry that supports the U.S. Army. It's already been mentioned, the importance of partnership by the Army with the defense industry. Why is that so vital to supporting the Army's operation?
Well, we know it's critical because we can't do it alone. It's about how AUSA brings everyone together to help educate, inform, and connect. And industry plays a key part of that. So they understand the requirements that the Army needs, and they understand the missions that the Army needs. Then we collectively can talk about how we solve the problems. We don't have to wait until there's a crisis to develop what those solutions are.
Very good. And is there a key message, key learning that you're hoping that those attending the conference, both the Army and from industry and media, will take away key learning?
That it takes a team to do it together. There's a lot of things that the Army does in support. And if you get a chance to look at General Brown's op-ed, we talk about what criticality is the role and the part that the Army plays in the setting of the theater, especially in the Pacific. So some people think that it can only be done via air or by sea, but it takes the entire joint force to make it happen. And the Army plays a critical role. That's what we're going to talk about here as part of Global Force. Looking forward to seeing you there.
General Les Smith, great to be with you. Thank you for your service to our country, and thank you for the opportunity to attend your conference. I learned so much about the great U.S. Army here.
Great. I'm honored. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you. This is Ken Kraetzer for CaMMVets Media. We're in Huntsville, Alabama.